All right, guys, welcome back. So, in this module, we're going to break down the fundamentals of keyword research. All right, so there's steps to everything, fundamentals to everything. So, we definitely want to break down and help you understand what's the best way and proper way to go about keyword research. Well, step one, brainstorm. All right. Everything happens in the brain before we can put it on paper, before we can type anything into the computer system. It all starts with brainstorming. It doesn't end with brainstorming, but it starts. All right. So, the first step to selecting SEO keywords is to understand your audience. You need to know your target audience, what they are looking for, and what language they use to search for it. This information can help you compile a list of relevant keywords that your audience is likely to use when researching for your product or service. All right, so this is key, very key as a business owner, very key as a marketer that is helping business owners. This is the best way to approach it. All right. So start in the brain, even if you don't fully understand the industry, just start with brainstorming everything that you know, whatever you know. And guys, use the computer, especially if you're a marketer and you're marketing for a business that you're not very clear on and you're not very aware of. Well, guess what? You know, Google is a wonderful thing. Just something as simple as just typing in that name of the business and can get you started on a lot of things. All right, and a lot of businesses, the key word, or industries, I'm sorry, a lot of these industries, the key word is in the industry. Right, there's not one industry that doesn't have a keyword relevant to the industry. So start with the industry and go from there. All right, next, learn the demand. Right, you have a list of suggested keywords compiled. Now it's time to learn how frequently they are searched for. I like to break down keyword demand into two areas: specific keywords and behavior signals. All right. The demand is everything, guys. So, this is actually my favorite part in the keyword research because once I determine keywords, I start using tools to understand the demand of the keywords, but more importantly, the industry. All right. And while you're doing this research, a lot of times you stumble upon other keywords related to the keywords that you already inputted. And a lot of times you'll stumble upon keywords that has a stronger search volume than the ones that you initially started with. So this is pretty cool. It's always a discovery phase. You learn a lot of new things and you're just really it'll show you how large the world is because you're going to see, right, you're going to see certain keywords and you're going to be like, wow, I didn't know people search this keyword or this phrase this much on a monthly basis. Like, it really shows you what people are looking for, what people are thinking, and what people want. Step three, research the competition. All right, so this goes in and ties into competitive analysts, which is something we'll definitely do a deep dive in a little later. You'll get millions of pages if you type any of the keywords you have identified in step two into a Google search. The listed pages include any variants of the keyword anywhere in their content. But if you want to be more precise, you can search for keywords that includes one of your keywords in their title tag. All right, so guys, this is probably the most important piece is studying the competition. All right, because once you stumble upon keywords and you start inputting these into the search engine, you're going to see industry leaders pop up. Well, the next thing you want to do is you want to research the industry leaders and you're able to discover their marketing strategy online. You're able to see the type of keywords that they are ranking for. You're able to see the keywords if they're running ads. What type of ads are they ranking for? But more importantly, what keywords are they spending money on? If a company is spending money on particular type of keywords consistently, that tells you a lot. All right. But also more importantly, it tells you, hey, this is the key word that is worth for you to spend money on and to also attempt to rank for. Step 4, organize your keywords. All right. After you do your keyword research and then you do your competitive analysis to confirm those keywords, and then on top, discover more keywords that are proven to work, organize them, guys. Break them down. All right. Admin Hatta, Twist Labs senior engineer, develop a self-updating table along with visuals that help content creators stay informed as they create content for social media, blogs, and videos. All right. You can do this manually by organizing the keywords in a spreadsheet with the first column for keywords, the second column for search volume, and the third for the number of competing websites. So that's a great organizer technique. All right. So as far as a self-updating table, I'm sure there's a lot of softwares that you can probably find on Google for keyword organizers, right? There you go. Keyword organizer tool. If you want to go that in depth, but if you want to keep it simple and free, all you got to do, guys, create a spreadsheet, 3 columns. First column, keywords. Second column, search volume. Third column, the number of competing sites. All right. So, what is a cool way to start your brainstorming? So, it's no different than school, guys. Remember when we were in school and we have to create our essays and writing assignments? It all starts with brainstorming. All right. So many different ways to brainstorm. But in this one, we're showcasing a diaphragm. All right, to where, okay, you put the question in there, you put the topic, whatever that may be, and then you surround it with what? Main ideas, just like essays, right? And then inside of the main ideas for your essay, what do you have? 3 supporting ideas, 3 supporting topics for your main idea for each paragraph. Well, in this case, 3 keywords that you can, think off top of your head that goes into this main idea, which is the main, source, right? The main relevant keyword, the industry, the company, the service, whatever we can use to get us started. All right, so what this is called, guys, this is a new seed keyword list. All right, so but also this is a perfect example of what your spreadsheet should look like once you start creating your keyword list. All right, once you start doing the research on your keywords, which is we're going to show you later in the course, you're able to create a table just like this. All right, because once you discover, okay, these keywords are being searched this amount of times, you want to be able to put them in a spreadsheet. All right, so this is a perfect example. All right, so let's just say you was doing a research, you're doing some marketing for motorcycle jackets. All right, well, you need to know, some information on that topic. So this is a great way to discover that. So here, we got motorcycle jackets, but then it gets more in depth. Motorcycle jackets for men, motorcycle jackets for leather, motorcycle jackets for sale. You see all these different variations and you see the search value. All right. So for example, let's scroll down to cheap motorcycle jackets for armory, right? On the minimum, this gets searched 201 times a month, and on the high end, 500 times a month. All right, so this is the average, right? So this is some really, really good information. So it shows you how many times this phrase is getting searched in the search engine on a monthly basis, right? So there's obviously demand there. Well, this isn't the only one. Motorcycle jackets, period, right? Motorcycle jacket, the term motorcycle jacket without the S gets searched almost 9,301 times versus 11,500 on the high end. All right. So this is pretty much your foundation. And as you see in the document, you create a seed, right? Because you got your basics of motorcycle jacket keywords, but then motorcycle jackets for men, right? So you can get in depth. Blue motorcycle jackets for men, red motorcycle jackets for men, right? You can get more in depth than that, but that's just an example. All right. So, slightly just to dive into the content creation process, guys. So, once you superly discover your keywords and you start doing the research, you want to make sure, guys, that you're including these keywords inside of your content. All right. It's very important because how people are going to find you is based off your keywords and how your content is created around your keywords. All right. So in this example, of course, you start with your SEO research, which that's pretty much what we covered. And then, your ideation. All right. You start piecing and putting it together. You writing and creating content. You edit the content, upload, publish, promote. Like it's super, super simple and basic, guys. This is a pure example of how you want to start that process. All right. But guys, that's it for this module. See you on the next one.